I'm coming to you again with the Garage Games, talking to you about the August 10th World Wide WOD. We're working on WOD number 3. This is the pseudo chipper from the 2010 CrossFit Games. We're going to be doing 15 cleans, 30 toes to bar, 30 box jumps, chest to bar pull-ups, 15 for the guys, 10 for the ladies, 30 double unders, 15 kettlebell thrusters or kettlebell swings if you're in the scale division, 30 burpees, and 15 overhead stationary lunges. The first thing we're going to talk about today is the cleans. Ellie's going to demonstrate for us. The bar's got to start at the ground. It's got to come up to the shoulder level, and those elbows have to come out in front of the bar. So as a judge, I'm going to want to stand to her side. This is, of course, after I've already greeted her, told her exactly what I'm expecting of her so that she knows what she needs to be doing. So since you're right there, I'm going to come over here. She's going to do a few cleans here. The first ones are going to be good. Those elbows come out in front. Good. 1, 2, 3. Now she's not going to get those elbows out in front. Oh, no rep. She didn't stand all the way up either. Oh, no rep. Or maybe she, stop. Or if she bounces it off the ground like we had with the deadlifts, that would also be a no rep. So if she bounces it, that would be a no rep. Communicate loudly with your athletes. There's going to be music playing, people screaming at them. Make sure they hear you the entire time. So after she gets done with those 15 good cleans, we're going to come over here to the toes to bar. Already have your station set up so that when she's going to the toes to bar, you can get up there and grab a hold of that bar. Now, with the Rogue rig or with the Triton rigs, we have the ability to step, to move these J-hooks. I'm going to stand on it, put my hand on this bar, so when she starts hitting that bar with her feet, I can feel each and every rep. The standard here is both feet have to hit on the bar at the same time. Her feet at the bottom of the rep have to come down and come behind her. So she's going to demonstrate a few good reps here. 1, 2, 3. Stop. All right, so now we're going to demonstrate a few reps where maybe the feet come outside the hands. Let's do one with the feet outside the hands. That would be a no rep. Another thing would be if the feet don't touch at the same time. There you go. That's funny. Or at the bottom where her feet do not come behind her. There you go. These will all be no reps, and I need to verbally tell my athlete that as we're going through. So after we've got 30 toes to bar, we're going to come over here, box jumps. Abby's going to demonstrate for us 20-inch box jumps for the lady, 24 for the guys if you're going RX. What we're looking for here is on the box, standing all the way up, showing control, opening those hips and those knees at the same time. So a few good reps here, all the way up, all the way up. She can either bound off the bottom, or she can step down and then jump back up. Those are all good reps. The standard, if you're doing step-ups, are identical. Hip showing control at the top. Now, some faults you're going to see here that you're going to be ready to be looking for is falling off, not showing control at the top. So fall off the back. No rep. Or she doesn't stand all the way up at the top of the box. There you go. There you go. Still. Oh, I was borderline. I almost had to give it to you. So after 30 box jumps, she gets all of those done. We're going to come over here to the chest to bars. Once again, I've got my station set up. I get up here, grab a hold of the bar so that I can feel every time her chest hits the bar. The standard here is anything below this clavicle hits the bar, that's going to be a good rep. So let's get a few good reps in here. 1, 2, 3. All right, those are good reps. Some problems you're going to see. She doesn't hit the bar. That's first fault you're going to see. Or she just airballs. That'd be a no rep. Once again, I got my hand on here so that I can feel when she's hitting that. Another issue we want to see at the very bottom is arms fully extended. Now, I know her, she can't get her arms fully, she has to come down all the way to the full extension. You're going to have some folks maybe with some mobility issues where this is their pull-up and they never hit full extension. Make sure they get full extension. Maybe have them demonstrate a few reps before you get started to make sure you know what their full extension looks like. So after the chest to bar pull-ups, we're going to move over here to double unders. This is when using all of your senses becomes important. We've used our eyes to make sure that they're getting their reps. We've used our hands to make sure that the reps count. This time we're going to use our ears. So I'm going to be listening to make sure the rope travels twice underneath her, but I'm also going to be watching her feet, and that's what I'm going to be counting on. So she's going to demonstrate some good reps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. want to make sure you're counting successful double unders, where the rope travels underneath their feet 2 times successfully. If she tripped on rep number 11, then she's still on rep number 10. Tell them that as they go forward. Singles are the same way. We don't really care if you're doing the scale division. You just want to make sure that rope gets successfully underneath your feet each and every time. All right, after that, kettlebell thrusters. We got John helping us out with kettlebell thrusters. He's going to come over here, get the kettlebells into the front rack position. There you go. No setting them on your shoulders. That would be a no-no. You can set it there to rest, but as soon as you get ready to go and do your reps, you've got to bounce it back into that position. It's going to come down into a squat and come overhead with that. As a judge, I'm going to want to be parallel to him, looking at him from the side to make sure that hip crease comes below parallel, and those arms reach full extension at the top. Those are good reps. Some faults you're going to see here, the elbow doesn't reach full extension. So you still got that bent elbow. No rep. No rep. You're going to have to be careful. Make sure they reach full extension. Or if the hip crease doesn't get below parallel, he's shallow there. That's why I'm down here. I want to be able to see that hip crease is reaching below parallel. You can't even help me still get below parallel. So after the kettlebell thrusters, we're going to be moving on to the burpees. Standard for the burpee, we want to see that chest get to the deck. So that chest comes all the way down. He's going to come up, jumping onto a plate. Hips fully extended, hips open on the plate. This is your standards. What you're going to see, that chest doesn't hit all the way. So what I'm going to be looking for is I'm probably going to be down in this position here so that when he comes down, I can verify, no rep, that his chest doesn't come all the way down. He got his stomach down, but he didn't get his chest to deck. I can also stand from this viewpoint when he jumps onto the plate, make sure that his hips reach full extension. After this, we have our overhead lunge. I'm really not going to move much. Grab the plate. He's going to get the plate overhead, and he's going to reach out into a lunge. I'm going to make sure that knee comes up, feet together. 2, 3. All this time, I'm going to be vocalizing, telling him his rep count, where he is, where he's going next, how he's doing, what he's doing wrong, what he's doing right. Stay with your athlete, stay in his face or her face in the whole time, not in a bad way, but to make sure that they know what you're talking about and what you are asking them to do during the course of the workout. Have fun this August 10th at World Wide WOD, and CrossFit Chelsea will be ready to go come October.